NBA.
One of the most unique sculptures you'll ever see, the Fist of Joe Louis at Hart Plaza. We're coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, for all of the star power Blake Griffin had when he was in Los Angeles, it was tough for him to be the leader of the Clippers. There were bigger voices in the locker room, such as CP3 and Doc Rivers. But Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said, in Detroit, he's definitely the leader. When he speaks, everybody listens. This is his team. Kevin?
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Pistons, on the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Derrick Rose is out there with Jackson. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. So Detroit will get the first possession. Jackson passes to Drummond. Back to Jackson. And there it is for him. Jackson's got the game going here with the first basket for the Pistons.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drops in the tray.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Jackson. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Pistons now. Griffin dishes to Jackson. Lock at 6. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And to Tacumbo. And he comes up with the deuce.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now the Bucks moving it up. There's the lob, and Tacumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's Drummond with the jam.
So gifted. Drummond soars through the air, then explodes on the finish.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Takes it down to Middleton. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Griffin. Knocked away. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Bledsoe with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Oh my goodness, 5 straight coming out of the gate.
Pistons trail by 7. Outside Jackson to the paint. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And so Griffin will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They lost their last game on Tuesday.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from rain, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And Bledsoe, here we go. He gets it in there. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And the Bucks with some changes. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 7. Pass to Dumboya. And it's off from three-point range. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Hill looking it over. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Hill, a solid shooter from mid-range. Sometimes that's a shot you have to take.
Galloway, the pass to Morris. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Here's Galloway. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is what Galloway's paid to do. Knock down the jumper and doing it with confidence.
Outside Hill. Lays it up off the glass. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
Okay, George Hill. Elusive off the bounce. Makes it look so easy.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Frazier, he's checked in for Detroit.
Tim Frazier.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Galloway, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Connaughton passes to Hill. Shot clock at 6. There's the dish to Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Kennard's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 11. Now the pass to Ilyasova. Hill up top. Connaughton passes to Lopez. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Bucks lead by 13. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
They've got Morris. Kennard is out there with Dumboya. Then there's Frazier. And it's Galloway in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit right now. To the middle, here's Connaughton. He shoots again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Lopez doing whatever he can to get himself to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Lopez.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
A different look here for Detroit. Drummond's checked in for Markieff Morris. And Blake Griffin's subbed in for Langston Galloway. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Both good from the line that time. Pistons trail by 15. Frazier scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Frazier. A three ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Doumbouya. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
Frazier outside. Passes it to Griffin. Over Bledsoe. Griffin's shot is off.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, you're not all going to go down.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Frazier outside for Griffin. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
A different look here for Detroit. Bruce Brown comes in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Frazier. Antetokounmpo looking it over. A reverse. He takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Matthews with the bounce pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Matthews has got his first points of the night. Jackson against Bledsoe. Pass to Rose. Tries again. They shoot again, and it's sent back by Bledsoe.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Jackson.
You love the balance from Reggie Jackson, generating more power in the catch and shoot.
Here's Bledsoe, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for Detroit. Langston Galloway comes in for Derrick Rose. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. Here's Giannis. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Detroit. 19-point game. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Jackson's got 8 points.
That quick burst off the pick allows Jackson to separate and get the look he wants.
Giannis with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and Giannis throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Jackson kicks to Galloway. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Pass to Ilyasova. Bucks passing it around. Moves back up. Giannis, no good.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Jackson has the open look. That one misses.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the stops, grabbing the rebound now, trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Well, for the Bucks, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you that's impressive.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, there's no wonder they're getting blown out. No energy, no fight in the rebound battle. Ernie, you got to pick it up. You got to pick it up starting now, or it's going to be impossible to come back. Like the Pythagorean theorem, times 50, times 100, times 50, times 10. Impossible to figure out, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
He's one of those players who can turn up when necessary, and you need those guys in big games.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Here's Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The strength and body control of Reggie Jackson gives him an edge against physical defense, potential and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
Giannis outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
That one is no good. Pistons trail by 17. Snell dishes to Rose. Jackson from long range. They get the rebound, and it's Drummond missing.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Giannis against Griffin. Over onto Kumbo, and that one's good. Griffin
throwing his weight around. Blake Griffin converting with contact on that play.
Down low, Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Different look here for Detroit. Doomboy is checked in for Drummond. Luke Kennard comes in for Tony Snell. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Jackson. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here is Frazier. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. But they'll get another chance. And the pass to Doumbouya. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Matthews passes to Hill. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Hill. Finished off the break. Hill's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Firing on all cylinders here in the 3rd. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Top of the key, Griffin kicks it to Rose. Excellent D there from Hill.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose. The Bucks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Free throw, good. Matthews. Detroit making a switch here. Galloway's checked in. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Both free throws good from Matthews. Here's Doumbouya. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. A rebound by the Bucks.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Hill kicks to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Softly drops in the floater. Hill's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Frazier, the pass to Doumbouya. Back to Frazier. Over Hill. A shot by Frazier, no good.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Hill finds Lopez. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Timeout.
8 points for him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
A different look here for Detroit. Markieff Morris is checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for Frazier. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Passes it to Morris. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. They could use a bucket. Kennard's shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Hill, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Detroit Pistons. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who could fit in on any team in the league.
Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Kennard. Now here's Doumbouya. No good on the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Brown. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Inside. Here's Morris. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Bucks ahead as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. We've got Markieff Morris. He's out there with Tony Snell. Baker out there with Brown. And it's Galloway in at the one. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Converting through contact. Maker's a competitive kid who will not shy away.
First personal foul, teams first.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Maker. And so it's Milwaukee now. Pass to Connaughton. Now Ilyasova. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Maker. Brown feeling it out a bit. Galloway with the bucket.
Not a lot of flash to his game, but Galloway can surprise you with his first step.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And the basket is good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Galloway, the pass to Maker. 6 to shoot. Here's Morris. Rebound by Ilyasova.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Galloway, the pass to Morris. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. 6 points for Markieff Morris.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Connaughton, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. And a different look here for the Pistons. Drummond's checked in for Maker. Griffin comes in for Markieff Morris. Derrick Rose is checked in for Brown. And it's Jackson in for Tony Snell. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Wilson. Chris Middleton comes in for Brown. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Dante DiVincenzo. Good on the second free throw. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rose kicks to Griffin. He feeds it to Jackson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
When Jackson can't get all the way to the rim, this is his go-to. Shoots for a decent percentage from mid-range.
There's the pass to Connaughton. But they get it back. Lopez. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Middleton looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Dumboy is checked in for the Pistons. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Matthews in for Pat Connaughton. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Floats it up for Giannis.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Griffin. Matthews with the steal. Bledsoe outside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. I mean, on those alley-oop plays from Blake Griffin, you can't give him room to take off.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Bucks.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Absolutely. A big plus. And oftentimes your performance at the line can be the difference in a game. And I think tonight we saw that.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Morris. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Wilson with it. Guarded now by Morris. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And finished off by Brown.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Outside Hill. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.